Welcome back. Ready or not, classes begin for the Austin Independent School District on Monday. And today we're hearing from Superintendent Dr. Meria Carstarphen, who has led the district since 2009. She oversees a $950 million budget, 12,000 employees, and 87,000 students in 123 schools across the city. She joins us live in studio this afternoon for a discussion with KXAN education reporter Erin Cargile. Good afternoon, ladies.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Brian. Dr. Carstarphen, we know this is a very, very busy week for you, so thank you for taking time out of it to be with us.
Oh, thank you so much for having us.
We know you've got some big priorities to tackle this year. What is on your to-do list?
Well, you know, it's the end of the legislative session, and we've got the first ratings from the Texas Education Agency. So our work, first and foremost, is going to be all about academics and ensuring that we're promoting literacy throughout the district. And when kids are great readers, they're great writers, and that makes them great thinkers. So we're really promoting voluntary, independent reading across the district. We also know we have a budget shortfall. We did not get all of our money back from the state after this legislative session. So we'll have to deal with balancing our budget. And we have, of course, the $490 million from the bond, which is really exciting. We'll start the implementation of spending those dollars and working on our facility master plan and, you know, and just kicking off the school year right. So there's a lot of exciting things on the table, and we're looking forward to it.
And I know you're going to be addressing the 12,000 AISD employees tomorrow during the convocation. What are some of the highlights of what you'll be telling them?
Well, you know, I'm the lead teacher for the district, so I'll be sharing some tools for how we can differentiate our instruction and do a better job of reaching students. But we're also going to talk about that literacy piece even more with our custodians and support staff and other people throughout the district who can help us promote reading whenever they see a child in our, you know, in our schools. Tomorrow we'll talk in detail about the budget reduction strategy, and we'll talk about compensation. That's a big part of our budget work. And under compensation, we'll explain how we're going to work through an increase for staff members and how that will play out throughout the school year.
Mm-hmm. How do you do that when you have a budget shortfall, but you want to be able to raise the bar and raise the salary?
Well, it's really important. The work starts with our school board, who set they set the priorities for the district every year, and we live up to those priorities. We line that up against our strategic plan, and we have to prioritize. You can't do everything. We don't have enough money to do all the things we'd like to do. So we know that that teachers especially are essential to the learning of a child, and so we want to be sure that we have all the resources in place to be able to recruit, retain, and promote the best quality teaching in Austin. So that means that compensation is going to be first and foremost on that list of things to do.
Mm-hmm. Back to the new school rating program for the new index for just a moment. 11 AISD schools getting that needs improvement rating. What do you think about the new system? Well,
I mean, first, I celebrate the notion that we've changed the design. It's not 100% about the bottom line test score. In the index, in the 4 indices, you have one around performance and achievement, another about progress, closing achievement gaps, and graduation rates. And I think that gives at least the community and the public a better sense of those things that we look at to get a sense of the health and well-being of an individual school. But all these things were baked, against data that had already been completed. So they're taking targets and benchmarks, and especially for the 4th index, which affects high schools around graduation. You're using data that I can't change, nothing I can do about, and then applying new standards to it. So I know that the headlines, I was very disappointed in the way the headlines were presented. But at the end of the day, I know that 3 of those 4 high schools, for example, did a great job. Their graduation rates are at 75% or better, and our district is at an all-time high for graduation rates at 82.5%, up 8 percentage points from just 4 years ago. So there's a lot of really great work going on. I know that we have our work to do to make sure that we live up to the new standards, but I have every confidence that our staff is up to the challenges, going to do a great job for Austin.
All right, a huge event coming up this weekend for AISD. For for parents and for students. The Back to School Bash. What can we expect on Saturday?
Fun and more fun and a great time for folks who want to come. It is an opportunity for us to do a couple of things. Most importantly, safety and security of our students. So I need parents who have not done their immunizations to get out there on Saturday. Bring your immunization records, and Seton Hospital will be there to help do immunizations with students right there at the bash. We also, around safety, are doing car seats and bike helmets. So we have booster seats and car seats. We'll weigh and measure your little ones and make sure they get the right tools to be able to ride safely in cars. And we have over 2,500 of those helmets. And so we want kids biking to school with safety in mind as well. And we're also going to do eye screenings, so you can get your glasses for free too. So
wow.
There are a lot of great things that we have available, and the swag bags will be filled with fun goodies and materials for parents, everything from t-shirts to notebooks and pencils, anything you might need. But please come out. We're here to help and support.
And that's at the Austin Convention Center, and there are several free shuttles that are going to be running as well from different locations. I think we've got, there we go, we've got them right up on the screen right now, a few different locations around town, some of them in East Austin, one near Barton Springs Road. And so you can use those lots and park there and just get an easy ride to the convention center.
Yes, well, thank you, KXAN, for doing that. No one does that. That's a great map.
So those are the sites, and there's going to be 2,000 backpacks as well, filled with school supplies. So,
absolutely.
And that's again from 8 a.m. to noon this Saturday.
Yes, so it's going to be a lot of fun, and we've done them every year, and this year it's a little closer to the start of the school year. So anything you haven't done, anything you haven't put together, come out and we'll try to help you out.
All right, Dr. Carstarphen, thank you so much for being with us this afternoon.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.
All right, Brian, back to you.